Hey YouTube violinists, in today's video we're going to be talking about some simple violin exercises that you can apply today in your practice. Stick around to the end of the video. Hi there, my name is Eric. I'm a violinist. If we're meeting for the first time, I do violin tutorials, violin how-to videos, and much more on the channel. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that way you get notified for when new videos come out. Helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. Let's get right into it. So today's video, we're going to be focusing on simple exercises that you can do at home. So I want you to put your violin up and we're going to simply do open string, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and then we're going to go back down. And this is an excellent way to warm up. It's a very simple exercise, something that I use almost on a daily basis, as a matter of fact, because what's so great about this Schradiak Opus 1 Dexterity of the Left Hand exercise is that it helps you warm up and it helps you calibrate the hand before your practice, or even as a cool down, after you've done a rehearsal, just to kind of make sure that your fingers are not hurting after a big rehearsal. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. So you're going to play A, B, which is first finger, C sharp, which is second finger, third finger, which is D, fourth finger, which is E, and then we're going to go back down. Now you can do this exercise in a variety of ways, in different variations, of course, with the bowing. So when we do this bowing exercise, like you can do 2 notes per bow, or you can do 4 notes per bow, or you can even do 8 notes, or you can even do double that. And the great thing about this exercise is that you don't have to just be limited to the A string. You could also do this on the E string, the D string, and the G string. So that's tip number 1 for you in today's video, is to recalibrate the left hand as a warm-up using this really great exercise. Really easy, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can do this on all the strings on the violin. Bonus tip, if you want to also do some different rhythms in this format with these notes and these combination of notes, you can do that kind of one, like a shoe shine stroke, or you can do a little bit of this. And this is a great transition in what I'm about to talk about, which is the right hand. Now, the right hand is kind of an oddball because it's really difficult to kind of warm up that right hand. So one way you can really work on warming up this right hand, as a second tip of this video, is to kind of do these crunches over here. And I'm going to turn my face and my violin bow around, and you'll notice that I am working on extending that pinky and the rest of my fingers over here. Now, we don't want to play this on a regular basis, and we definitely don't want to overcorrect ourselves this way, because you see my pinky actually slipped off the bow. Now, the reason for this exercise, we're building the side muscle over here to build strength in our pinky, so that way we can do a bow stroke called collet. Collet is the foundation of all bow strokes. And if you are able to learn this exercise, even as a warm-up, you can do it on E string, G string, D string, A string, E string. If you do this exercise little by little, you're going to develop some strength in this part of the hand, which will, again, help you in all sorts of bowing styles. Last but not least, I also want you to focus on posture and relaxing your head on the violin chin rest. Now, I've said in my videos before, if you're not familiar with those videos, that I don't really like this being called a chin rest, because when violinists and beginners think of chin rest, they have to put their chin right here. And you notice that there's a lot of tension in my neck over here, but I like to call this kind of like a headrest with, realigning this chin and the jaw on your left side. And by the way, if you're a lefty or a righty, it doesn't really matter. Most violinists put their violin on their left shoulder, whether you're lefty or righty. Just wanted to bring that up. So when we put the head on the headrest or the chin rest, we want to make sure that we're really relaxing on the chin rest. We don't want to squeeze or press or do anything kind of weird with our posture, because we want the violin to come to the body, not the body to the violin. And these are the three things that I want you to think about in your violin playing. Making sure that you're calibrating your left hand as a warm-up. So let's just review. And then while you're warming up the left hand, you're also working on the right hand. But if you want something to kind of isolate that right hand without the left hand, I would hold the violin here and I would work on just extending and bringing the bow back here to develop muscle in this side of the hand. Last but not least, always make sure that you are really, really relaxed. You know, your body is in balance. You're not lifting your shoulder up, you know, too high, you know, one or the other. You're letting the violin approach the shoulder. And if you want a little bit of a trick on how to hold the violin properly, I like to use the back of the violin on my collarbone, which you don't see in the video here, but I like to lay that violin on my collarbone. And as you can see over here on the on the shoulder rest, that is on the shoulder rest and also on the part of my chest. So again, a shoulder rest, not a shoulder grab or a shoulder squeeze. It should be a shoulder rest. Very important that we do that. Another thing that I like to point out for you, violinists, is that you don't want your head to be too much to the left or too much to the right, because you will also create some discomfort in your head. General rule of thumb, in my experience, I like to keep my neck and my spine really straight. If I tilt my head to the left or to the right too much, my spine is no longer aligned and it's no longer a straight line. So that is what I encourage you to do in your warm-ups, in your practice, just to kind of get those basics down before you actually start playing some serious repertoire. And I hope you found this video valuable. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And also, if you're not a subscriber already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, so that way you get notified for when new videos come out. Helps me out as a content creator to provide more videos for you. Check out some other videos that I have on the channel on the sides over here. And I can't wait for you to get involved in the comments section. Let me know what your thoughts on this video, because I want to get this conversation going, and I'll see you in the next one.